I just wanted to say, I really don't like this book cover. I mean, I get it. It's like scary looking, but why? Like, I don't get why it has a flower. I don't get why it has a skull. I don't really get the letters. I guess if it said like Carrie eats poo, like in the story that it says, but nothing. Just a really ugly book cover. And I think book covers deserve more. One of my biggest dreams is when I finish one of my books or short stories and I have a cover, I want the covers to be like actual pieces of art. Like something you can hang and that piece would represent the story and then it could forever be associated with the story. But then it could also be an art piece on its own. Putting it out there. But yes, I just wanted to give a little update on how reading was going. It's going pretty well. Read 2 hours last week and I'm about to read 2 hours again this week. I don't know where my tripod is, so I'm balancing this on a ball. No, I'm just kidding. I'm balancing it on my hat. What was I going to say? But yeah, I was editing my first book club intro. And I thought I did a really bad job talking. So I just wanted to just recap some stuff really briefly in this little midweek chit chat. I'm currently at page 40, so that's pretty good. But what I basically wanted to say is... Actually, I don't really remember what I wanted to say. Just acknowledge the fact that I did a bad job on the previous one. I'm just really excited to really delve into like what Stephen King's style is, Like, I was thinking back about watching the Alfred Hitchcock movie from my film club, and I was thinking, what if like in between books or after books I could have like a book club discussion there's the discussion of the book and then the discussion of the author and his progression, if that makes sense. So I wanted to do discussions of this book specifically and then of his trajectory as an author as a whole. So I think that would be really exciting. That's what I want to do. So far, one thing I really like is I like his character's dialogue. It seems very, though now it feels slightly dated, but it feels right because, these characters are in the time period. So it's like modern for the time period, so it makes sense. But I really like how his characters talk. Like, his dialogue is very simple and, I don't know, to me it feels somewhat authentic dialogue. And I feel like a lot of authors don't get dialogue right that I've read. I think that's all I want to say. I just want to acknowledge my last one kind of sucked. Or I feel like I didn't like it. I don't know, maybe will like it. Oh, the other thing, I wanted to show like a full list of book studies written, or the list that I have. So I think I'll do that on next week's. But I think I said the first 5. The only one we got to worry about right now is Carrie. And then number 2 is Salem's Lot. We already read Carrie, go to Salem's Lot. And then after Salem's Lot, I think is... Let me go check. It might be The Shining and Night Shift. I don't know. Let me check. Yeah, The Shining is next. And then I ordered Rage online, which is a Richard Bachman version of his book. And then we'll get into Night Shift. But yeah, I did want to say that this book was originally released in 1974, which is insane to think about. This was written in the 70s. So crazy. That's not even that old, but like I watched a Hitchcock film from the 20s. But still, it's crazy. But yeah, that'll do it. I was also thinking, one last ramble thought. I was also thinking, what if we did, because I used to do this for my Comic Verm podcast. I called it Adaptation Reaction, or Adaption Reaction. There is, I think, 2? I know for sure there's 2 Carrie movie adaptations. Should we watch them and like see how they tackle this narrative? I think would that be cool? Then again, like Scott, Stephen King has so many movie adaptations. Some are good though. Alright, we need to decide and figure out what we're gonna do. I won't watch any TV shows though. I don't know. Y'all leave in the comments. If I get enough votes or something, maybe we can do that. Or by the time I finish this, we can do it. But right now, let me know. Should we do adaptation reactions to the books as we finish them? So like we would finish reading Carrie, and then we'd go through a little mini movie marathon and watch all the interpretations of Carrie. I would review them independently, but then also do a adaptation reaction where we talk about specifically how does the book handle being from this. Leave it in the comments. Let's figure it out. But I'm gonna leave y'all. I just wanted to ramble. Maybe I'll do like club rambles. Currently I don't really have anything to say about the book. Just the dialogue I really like, and I really like little character notes. Like there's a principal teacher that is just, he's so like kind of dim, like a normal man would be dim, and then I don't know, it's just interesting seeing the like dynamics of the characters from the 70s, you know, like just thinking about how school is nowadays, or how it was for me. I don't know how it is nowadays, but totally different. Like this scenario and this situation would be totally different. So that is very interesting. But yeah, let me know about the adaptation reaction if y'all would be interested in that. I would have a ton of fun because I love movies. So then it'd be cool to talk about the narrative in the different variations, and then I could talk about, as a wannabe writer slash filmmaker, what I would have done differently. There are a couple properties that I would hope to one day do an adaptation of. Most of them video games, actually. I would adapt Carrie. I think that'd be a pretty easy adaptation to make. I don't know if I would be super passionate about it. I don't know. We'll see how I feel once we finish this reread. But anyways, I'll leave it at there, and I'll see y'all next week. Like and subscribe. Check out my other channels below in the description. And yeah, happy reading, everybody.